Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome to the Humble Servant Homestead. Guys, today we are out here in this beautiful Scotch Bonnet patch today, guys. Now, I know it have been a while since I come before you guys here with the Scotch Bonnet pepper. And since that time, it has been so many growth on these plants here, so many changes. But before we get into it and show you guys the surprise that we have for you all, we're gonna do a little bit of pruning because I had a couple of questions from our subscribers. Want to know how can you tell the difference of what you should prune or what the suckers are? How can you tell the difference? So now what I've done, I have went ahead and let these things grow out and also put on more suckers so I can bring a good demonstration to you guys and show you what it is, and just clip some and answer y'all question. Not clip some, we're gonna clip all the suckers, because remember, we do not want any suckers on our Scotch bonnet plants, because what that does, it pulls your energy from where it needs to go. Okay, so right now we are gonna go ahead and get into it. Guys, I have a wonderful surprise for y'all here with these Scotch bonnet plants, but I'm gonna show it to y'all in due time. Okay, and I believe you might see when we get ready to prune these pepper plants here. So come on along with me. Okay, guys, so right here I want to also show y'all something. Do you see how this plant right here is leaning? And I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, do you remember the ones that we went ahead and we pruned, and also the frost that we had kind of helped us out a little bit? Well, it helps us out a lot, but I did not like I said, I did not like what the frost did there. But I'm gonna get up underneath this plant here, and so we can show y'all what it is we are dealing with. As y'all can see here, this is a sucker, but because I want y'all to be able to see exactly what we're gonna be dealing with, I'm gonna go ahead and pluck these massive leaves of this Scotch bonnet plant here. And guys, also I got a little bit thrown off, but do you see how this plant is leaning right here? Because all of the weight from these peppers here, this plant is not able to balance itself, so it's kind of leaning to the left a little bit. Okay, but we're gonna go ahead and fix that shortly as well. But now I want to bring you guys down low. I don't want to pull too much of the leaves off, because these the leaves right here that is protecting these pepper from the sun, and so we don't want to pull everything off. Okay, but I'm gonna pull off down below. Now guys, everything down below here, this is mainly where all of your suckers are gonna be coming from. Now you see this big old sucker here? I want you to pull back so you can see it. You see this one right here, guys? Do you know how much energy this sucker here of pull from this plant to get this big? It pulls a lot. Okay, so this right here is a sucker. And how you can identify your suckers, everything that is below your main canopy shoots here. As you can see, this is your canopy. This is where it developed from. And everything down below, which is down by your trunk, is a sucker. Now this right here is a sucker. Ooh, and we're gonna suck him up out of there. But look at that. Do you see the leaves and all that right there? That took a lot of energy, guys, to produce this sucker here. So, and that is how you identify your sucker. This right here, this shoot that is coming off right here as well, that is also a sucker. And so what we are gonna go ahead and do, we are gonna snip him from off of there, pull off any little baby sucker that is coming up, and in just a little bit, we are going to come back and we're going to go ahead and support this plant here, because I'm telling you, it is a lot of weight under here. These are the surprises that I was telling you guys about. Look at that. And I have some, they are huge. I don't know if the camera is doing any justice, but as we go along, I'm going to go ahead and show you all a couple more, guys. I'm telling you, these peppers, they are huge. But what I want to do real quick, I want to bring you guys on over here again and do another demonstration for you guys so y'all can get a real good understanding of what it is we are dealing about with suckers, okay? Okay guys, and so this one right here is a complete different plant. Now these are the ones that we went ahead and also bud, and we took the heart of it out so that way it can grow out and have a real nice support. Now what I want to do, we're going to come on down low. We're going to go ahead and pluck some of these leaves so y'all can see real good of what it is that we are dealing with underneath here. Okay, now down below, as y'all can see, now we don't have a trunk structure like the other one over there, but right down below, all the way down here, y'all can see. Now this right here that I'm holding back is a sucker. This one right here is a sucker, and you can tell because if you see right here, there is just no structure on this sucker here. It is just growing, 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 and pulling all that energy. See that there? That is a sucker, and I'm hoping I'm very clear with you guys so y'all can get an understanding of what the suckers looks like. And so that there, guys, are suckers, and they are all throughout. And even all these little baby shoots that are coming out right here, you see these baby shoots? Those are also suckers. And what we want to do, we want to strip those all the way back so that way these things will not be grabbing the energy from our peppers. Okay, this one right here is also a sucker. Get them out of here. That one back there as well. And look at that. Do you see how much clearer that is? And that also, taking those suckers out also help a lot of good hair flow to come on through here. And we'll just pull a little bit of those bottom leaves. Okay, so guys, that is it there, and I hope that I answered your question. And so now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next step. And as I go ahead and place these support sticks inside of these Scotch Bonnet patches here, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna remove all the suckers. Like I said, I let them go ahead and grow out just for demonstration purposes. Okay, so come on over here. We're gonna go ahead and cut some sticks and get the staking. Come on. Okay guys, and so now that we have our sticks here, what I'm gonna be doing, I'm just gonna go ahead, cut that right there, get me a piece of string. Okay, cut that there, guys, and I have my little hammer here, or my heavy blow hammer, or my mallet. So that is it right there. And so what I'm gonna do, look at this plant here, and that's because it doesn't have a real good root structure, or not a good root structure, but a nice support underneath. Now what I'm gonna be doing, and I have to be real careful because I want to be sure that I don't knock any of my peppers off. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead, watch this now. I'm gonna go ahead and ease this baby right on up, and I'm gonna come on down. Can you see it, baby? All right, pull some of those leaves off. Okay guys, and so I'm gonna try and find a nice little spot to come on through with this stick here. I don't want to knock none of my peppers off. And you want to kind of put it a little bit away from the trunk, just a little bit. It won't hurt it. All right, and so, and what you want to do, you want to have a stick long enough to where that you can pound from up top and not underneath the canopy, because what that does will knock some of your plants off. So that's why I cut this stick long enough to go ahead and just slowly knock that on down, and just be real careful, because remember, these here are our Scotchy babies. And Oh, look at that. Look at that. I done did it. But look at how pretty that pepper is right there. And guess what? That right there is ready. That is a fit pepper. So it's okay. All right. And I believe that right there will do it. Do you see how much better this is standing up? Now that is just right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to come underneath and I'm just pretty much going to go ahead and tie this right here around. I think I'm going to do it a little bit different because I don't want to tie it directly on this stick here, because what can happen over time, this trunk here will expand and I don't want the string to cut into the trunk. So I'm just gonna tie the trunk separately, just like that there, and leave a little bit of room inside of that for if the trunk go ahead and get any bigger. Just a little bit of room. And that is it right there. Now I'm gonna come on back through with my string through that little loop there, and I'm gonna go ahead and now tie that real tight around this trunk or around this piece of stick here, guys. All right, and voila, that is it right there. Now my Scotch bonnet plant is nice and well supported. Now all the ones that I did not cut the top out of the pepper plant, I'm gonna go ahead and stake all of them that just have a single trunk coming up. And even this one right here, I'm gonna peel it back so y'all can see exactly what it is that I'm dealing with. Now look at how this plant right here is leaning as well. Do you see that? It is just leaning away. And so this is going to be one, because what will happen over a period of time, if we have a real heavy storm that come through here, a real heavy rain that come through here, your ground get real moist, and a wind. If we get a wind come through here, it will blow this pepper plant down, and we absolutely don't want that. We don't want any disturbance of the root, guys. Okay, but nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead and do all of this here off camera, but I want to show you real quick just another surprise of these Scotch bonnet peppers and how big they are. And I'm just thankful. I'm thankful. So come on along, let me show you. Okay guys, and so we are here, and I just want to be real gentle with this baby here. Look at that Scotch bonnet pepper. Now I don't know if that is like two pepper into one, but man, that thing is just different. And you know what, Babs? That is two peppers.
It's two.
That's two. Yeah, that's a twin. That is a huge one, but it doesn't stop there. Come on over here, guys. Like I said, I want to show you these surprises here on these Scotch bonnet peppers. Oh my goodness. And we have some suckers here that we're just gonna pluck that out the way. Look at here. Look at that. That is a big Scotch bonnet pepper. Look at that one there. Oh my goodness. That is at least probably about what, 2 inches across? At least, yeah. Yeah, that's 2 inches across. Look at this one here. Look at that. And oh my goodness. Come on over here. I'm just going to show you a couple more. But they are just all throughout this patch here. Look at that, guys. Let me move this leaf. Look at that one right there. Look at those. Those are some huge. And last but not least, we got another one over here. We'll show you on another plant. Look here, guys. Look at that Scotch bonnet. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you something. Over the years, and I'm just so thankful. I'm thankful to the Most High. Over the years, yes, I have grown Scotch bonnet peppers. Do not get me wrong, but I believe there is something that is happening here on this homestead, And I'm just so thankful. I don't know, well, I don't know, hey, all praises be to the Most High. Because, like I said, guys, I'm strongly encouraging you guys, get out there in the dirt. Get to planting your own. Get to planting. Okay, guys? And so that is it right there. And as time goes on, I am just amazed. And as time goes on, I will take you all into the process of how we go about growing these. And that's why we're just going through step by step and just showing you guys. But nonetheless, I believe I've done enough talking here today. I just want to say to each and every one of you guys out there, peace and blessings to each and every one of you guys. Remember, put a smile on your face. Be happy. You don't know what someone else is going through, and just from your happiness and your cheerfulness, you may lift someone's spirit up. And I just want to say, guys, thanks for watching. If you like the content you guys got here today, please go ahead, throw that thumbs up, like, subscribe, and also share this video here, and check out Humble Servant Homestead out there on Instagram and also on Facebook. And I just want to say to you guys, have a blessed day.